Namaste everyone, welcome to PYF, Presha Yoga Fit, and I'm Presha. The weather is changing and it's becoming chillier by the day. A lot of us are going through the flu season and a lot of us are recovering from it, recovering from cold, cough, fever. But do you feel that the body starts to lose energy and you felt that where has all of the strength that I had gained in the summer has all vanished? So after that time of going through illness, we want to give ourselves time to recover. Going into practices and exercises suddenly can give us a shock and can make us feel drained out. This practice is designed to eventually make you feel strong and to get you on the path of recovery, to move your body in ways that you can start to feel confident about being in this body and knowing that with time you'll be able to gain your strength back. We're going to be using a blanket for today. You can use a throw, you can use a blanket like this, and just a mat. So roll out your mat and let's get started. So we will start first seated. Let's place the blanket as a cushion for the sitting bones and sit on the blanket comfortably, placing your right foot, right shin in front of the left. Sit up straight. Take your time. Settle your hands on your knees. Lengthen your spine. Close your eyes. We're going to start first with a couple of breaths. As you relax your shoulders, begin to soften the muscles of your face. Unclench the jaw. Soften and relax your forehead and the muscles of your mouth and the teeny tiny muscles of your eyes. Once the body feels settled in the seated pose, we're going to take a big inhale through the nose. Fill up your lungs. Hold at the top. And in order to exhale, open the mouth and take a bigger exhale than the inhale. Empty out completely. Again, big inhale through the nose. Fill up till the top. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. Once more, big inhale through the nose. Hold it. Bigger exhale through the mouth. Then come back to your normal breathing. Simply notice the expansion that the body goes through every time it inhales. And this feeling of softness and relaxation that you can feel in the body every time you exhale. Then we're going to slowly open the eyes. We're going to bring ourselves into a tabletop shape. From tabletop, as your hands and wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips, you're going to step your right foot forward between the hands. Then keep your left hand down itself. Reach your right arm up, fingers pointing up, and now make circles with that right arm in one direction. Tracing big circles and taking it slow. Now trace big circles in the other direction. Wonderful. Frame your right hand down, bring the right knee back, and sit back with your hips on your heels. Now place the left hand behind you. As you press down with your left hand into the mat, slightly lift your hips up, a little lift in your chest. That same right arm, we're going to trace circles again. Switch to the other direction. And then come back to tabletop shape. From tabletop, step your left foot between the thumbs. Staying with your right hand frame down, extend and reach your left arm up. Trace circles with that left arm now. In the other direction. Framing the left hand down, we're going to take the left knee back. As we sit down first with the hips on the heels, we're going to now frame the right hand behind us. Fingers can point back. Press the hand into the mat and lift your hips off your heels. A slight lift in your chest, staying with your left arm extended. Again, trace circles. Switch to the other direction. Beautiful. Bring your hips down. And now we're going to come back seated on the blanket. Place the blanket on the mat and we're going to sit down with the hips on the blanket. We're going to come into a little twist now. For that twist, place your left hand behind you. It can be on the blanket, it can be down on the mat. Okay. Now, slightly with your upper body, twist to the left. While you twist to the left, place your right hand on the left thigh. Now, don't look back. Keep looking forward. The upper body is coming in a twist. The spine is coming in a twist. But we also want to add a stretch for the neck. Okay? So, what we are going to do is, we're going to slightly drop the head to the right shoulder. When we do this, we're going to start to feel a stretch happening in the left side of the neck. Good job. Come back to center. Switch sides. Right hand goes back. Framing your fingertips behind you. Then catch your right knee with your left hand. As you come in the twist, stay with your gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale. Gently drop your head towards the left shoulder. Start to feel the opening in the right side of your neck. Breathe into this space. So the intention is to bring these wonderful stretches, movements in the parts of the body when we are recovering from illness, in order to just warm up the body for getting into, again, that zone of moving, moving either when you do, in any way that you do it, you probably were trying to get back to your routine of any type of workout that you do or anything else that you do in terms of movement. You go and play a sport. Everything else which you do in terms of movement right after illness might feel exhausting. So give your body the time to stretch and to move a little bit before you jump into those activities. Right, from here, we're going to bring ourselves back into a tabletop shape. Walking your knees a little back and to a chaturanga. So bend your elbows. Your knees are not under the hips. Knees are slightly back. Slightly move forward. Stack your shoulders over the wrists. Bend your elbows and come into like a push-up, chaturanga. And from here, you're going to go into a side plank. So stay with your right knee down, right toe a little to the right, extend your left leg back. Spinning your left heel down, reach your left arm up. Inhale here. Good. Exhale, come back, chaturanga, side plank on the other side. Couple of more times. Right hand down, push up, go back, side plank. Exhale, left hand down, chaturanga, come back up, inhale, side plank. Exhale, right hand down, again, push up, press back up, side plank. One more time. Look down, exhale, come back to that push-up, go back up, and reach your right arm up. Come back to center. From here, we're going to go into a downward dog. Lift your knees and hips up, and pedal your feet a couple of times. Bend your one knee, extend your other leg, and repeat at least 4 to 5 times. Good. Now step your right foot between the hands, spin your left heel to a 45-degree angle, and come to a warrior one with Garuda Asana arms. That means eagle arms. Sink into your right knee framed in a way that it's aligned with the right ankle. Your shoulders are facing forward. Now, make sure the back heel is down on the mat. The right arm goes up and the left elbow goes under. We find the bind in the hands. If this is not accessible in the body, you can keep your hands on your shoulders. Good. Inhale. And release. Exhale, switch. Left arm up, right elbow, arm under. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, again, find the bind. Release. One more time, finding the bind. So we keep switching. First, the right arm goes up, the left elbow goes under. and the next time it's the other way. Good. Now from here, we're going to reach both the arms up and exhale, take your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, extend your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades, drop the shoulder blades now down. Inhale, lift your chest up. And with an exhale, gently bring your right shoulder to the right thigh as you release the weight of your head. Come into a humble warrior. Good. Undo this, keep your hands down, and step back to downward dog. Take an inhale in downward facing dog. Exhale through the mouth. With the next inhale, step your left foot between the hands. Come to a warrior one, spin the back foot to 45. Reaching both your arms up, right arm up, left elbow under, finding eagle arms again. Good. Switching with the arms, left arm up, right elbow under. Inhale, undo this. Exhale, right arm up, left elbow under. Again, undo this, left arm up, right elbow under. Make sure your elbows stay aligned with your shoulders. Undo this, reach your arms up with an inhale. With an exhale, take those hands behind you. Interlace the fingers, extend your arms, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, drop the shoulder blades down. Inhale and exhale to humble warrior. Left shoulder to your left thigh, release the weight of your head. Undo this, frame your hands down, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale in downward facing dog. Good. With an exhale, bring your knees down. Now let's come to a child's pose. For the child's pose, we're going to be using the blanket to support our forehead. So roll your blanket into like a pillow. And a little different kind of a child's pose. So we're going to cross the arms, okay? Take your right arm across, left arm under. Then find your head on the blanket. Adjust by taking your knees a little wide. Take a couple of breaths here as you feel the sense of relaxation and calming down and slowing down. The best way to bring and revive strength in the body is by taking small steps, by introducing small movements. And that goes a long way. Good. Lift your head up. Come into a side body stretch. Extend your arms to the right. Frame the right hand on top of your left. And bring your forehead down. Good. Undo this, come back to center. Switching with the crossing of the arms, just as you tie a shoe knot. So you're going to take this time your left arm up, right arm under. Place them down. Rest your forehead on the blanket. Wonderful. Undo this. Side body stretch. Walk both your arms to the right. Frame your left hand on top of your right hand and bring your forehead down. Breathing in the left side of the body. Wonderful. Come back to center. And from here, please take your time to now lie down on your back as you arrive in Shavasana. And if you're still using the blanket, you can use it under your head when you're lying down. That will feel quite good. Or you could also place it right under your knees. And once you lie down, make sure that you frame your feet and your legs a little wider than your hips. Relax your arms, place them to the sides of your body. You can turn your palms up, you can turn your palms down, whatever feels good. But make sure that you take time to settle on the mat, to relax completely, to let go of any tension if you're holding on to any tension in your body. Just surrender the weight of your body to the earth beneath you. And when you're lying here in stillness, then take some time to come back to observing your breath, what we did in the beginning of the class. It's always a great reminder to observe the breath. Feel free to be in Shavasana for as long as you want to. I will take your leave now. Bringing the hands to the heart center, I bow with gratitude for all of you showing up for this class, showing up for yourself. Thank you so much for being a part of this practice. I will see you in the next video soon. Take care. Bye.